Shout out to all my inner lights out there for tuning into Star and You. It's your boy Junis. Hope all y'all doing your best out there and being blessed out there, definitely. So today we're going to continue these readings and talk about those that are born on January 19th. Definitely make sure to subscribe, like the page, and share with others. Definitely need more people to know about the channel and information provided. So yeah. So like I said, we're gonna continue people born on the January 19th. I actually just finished the video with people born the 18th, not too long ago. So now I'll continue this one. So people born on January 19th, you know, the one thing that's definitely apparent about you guys is just your overall attraction. You just a magnet for the eye. You know, people are just drawn by you. You just have a radiance about you, even in your skin. It has like an extra shine to it, all depending. But people just are drawn to your light. So this is one thing. You're very attractive. Have a nice smile. Very powerful eyes. Sometimes could be very bright. Some of you guys, well, most of you guys tend to have even like dark eyebrows too, to kind of like redefine this, give more definition to your appearance. But you do have an attraction about you. And some of you guys also too, similar to people born in 18, can have high foreheads too, all depending. One thing that's definitely a little secret that I could kind of tell when I see people born on the 19th, one thing that also is apparent, you know how most people have their lips, sometimes like the upper lip is a little darker and the bottom lip is lighter. But with people born on January 19th, you'll notice that the bottom and top lip match each other. It's pretty much like the same pigment, the same color pretty much. And it tends to be like a lighter reddish or pinkish kind of a color. So this is something that tends to stand out with people that are born on January 19th, that the bottom and top lip and bottom lip match each other and far as the color go. It's a weird thing, but it is there, you know what I'm saying? And that's just one thing. With you being born on January 19th, you're very bold. You have a lot of courage. You know what I'm saying? You're fearless in many aspects. So this is very positive, especially if you already being a Capricorn. And Capricorns are cardinal signs and they know how to initiate things. So you have the natural leader qualities within you. And this is actually great, especially if your quality as with the 19 vibration, because you're already magnetic and people are drawn to you. And this is something too internally that you actually admire. You know, you like to see kind of people coming together and vibrating on a positive level. So with your energy, you can kind of bring this to the forefront. You know what I mean? So you have that magnet in you and you kind of love this. With people like you who are Capricorns are big on family. You know, they love their family very dearly. And you specifically it's no different. You're gonna love your family, cherish them, do what you have to do. But at the same time too, with you being born on the 19th, you're gonna feel you have a mission in life, and there are gonna be times where you're gonna have to separate yourself, but you won't do it in a way where you're gonna be isolated and like standoffish where people can't reach out to you. No, it's just that you feel like there's certain things in your life that you need to accomplish, and you just can't be stagnant for too long. You just gotta keep moving and about. Kind of similar to people that are born the 18, but with you it's a little different because of you don't have like those strong negative forces that could stop you, really. You know, you pretty much would stop yourself, to be honest. You know, like nothing around you really could like shake who you are and your energy, because it's very powerful in many dynamics. So that's just something to keep in mind with that aspect. You also being born on January 19th, you know, like I was saying, if you're again to like that feel of being a leader or just holding a position and managing people, this will suit you as far as your intelligence goes too, because it's another thing too. You're very smart, you're very witty, and even could be sensitive too. Like you could feel other people's emotions and what they're going through, you know. And you know, sometimes they can say Capricorns are cold or standoffish in certain aspects, but if you being a Capricorn, there is something about you that's very strong intuition. And because of this, it wouldn't be a surprise as a Capricorn that you are really close with Cancers, even though Cancer is your opposition. But for you specifically, with this vibration, you click well with Cancers and even Scorpios. But also, like I was saying, with that intuition, take advantage of that, because you do have a wits about you that's very renewed, very refreshed, always full of bright ideas, and people admire that and love that about you. So there's something to keep in mind. One thing to be careful for though is your anger, because your anger definitely packs a punch. Although you're an earth sign and you're Capricorn, and Capricorn got coolness about, but overall though, you do have an anger inside of you. And if people say certain things to you, disrespect you, they better like run for cover or something like that, because they're not gonna like what's gonna come out your mouth. Or what I'm saying, if you're physical, they ain't gonna want those hands either. So it's just something to keep it in the back of your mind. You do have that anger that packs a punch, but you need that type of anger and that type of fire too to get certain things accomplished. You know what I mean? Like, you can move a little bit faster with your pace versus like other Capricorns with your energy, and do it in a way where other people will, and do it in a way where, yeah, you can connect pretty much in that aspect. So that's something to keep in mind. People that share your birthday are Sean Wayans, from Wayans Brothers, Mac Miller, and Dolly Parton. So these are certain people that share your birthday, being born on January 18th. And that's the one thing, if you notice with these particular individuals, or even yourself, you have a style about you that's very unique. And sometimes Capricorns can wear dark colors and stuff like that, but you may attract brighter colors, or I should say, it will complement you really well and make you stand out from the crowd. You know what I mean? People won't really be able to touch your style and how you present yourself. So this is one thing that's kind of dope about your frequency and you being born on the 19th. You're the one that's out there. So because you're out there, presentation does matter to you in many ways. Or if it don't, you should definitely make more awareness of this and put that, or consider that, how you present yourself physically with your appearance. You'll realize that you'll gain more, things your way just off your appearance alone, and that type of magnet. So that's something to keep in mind with if you're being born on the 19th, if you've been born on the 19th of January. So this is one thing, that appearance and just having that magnetism. With that also, like I said, you're very creative. So just know, trying to process. As far as your compatibilities go, you're an earth sign, and if you being an earth sign, you can be compatible with other earth signs, which are Cancer, which are Virgos and Taurus, and you're also compatible with water signs, which are Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpio. But with you being born on January 19th, don't be surprised if Leos are attracted to you, and also Aries, and you may even click with them too and admire that edgy side that they possess, and also that determination that Aries never always going for, always moving forward, never let anything discourage them, and keep moving and moving. Like, that's something you're gonna actually admire about the Aries quality. And if you do have a friend that's an Aries, or even a parent, something like that, this wouldn't be a surprise, although you're an earth sign. Sometimes as earth signs, we tend to be compatible with, they say, like the elements, right? Earth and water. So, but some people question like, oh, how come I'm compatible with this fire sign, this air sign? Sometimes it's due to the number frequencies that are attached. Both the 1 and the 9 in that 19 vibration are both fire energies. So this is why you could attract fire and air as well, even though you're an earth sign. So there's just something to keep in mind. With you being born on the 19th, when it comes to compatibilities within the number frequencies, you're compatible 1s, 4s, and 7s, because when this 19 breaks down, the 1 plus the 9 breaks down to a 10, and that 10 breaks down to a 1, and it falls in the physical plane, the 1, 4, and 7. So it's not going to be a surprise that you meet people that have these vibrations within their birth date or even life path. So meaning somebody's born like on the 4th, the 13th, or 22nd, this is something else, but that kind of vibration, somebody born the 7th, 16, and so on. And even for yourself, you could meet somebody that's born on the 1st, the 10th, and you'll still be compatible, that like that. So the 1, 4, and 7 vibrations go really well with your frequency. But also on a spiritual level, another number that really go, 2 other numbers that really go well with you also are people born on the 14th, and also people born on the 3rd. You realize spiritually you guys just connect really well, and you guys can talk about anything, have a good time, laugh, go about, paint the time red, whatever. But those 2 particular numbers, sometimes they could be rare, but if you do meet them in your lifetime, you realize that you'll have a great connection with this particular individual. So there's something to keep in mind. a number to kind of avoid at times. Pardon that, the phone got cut off because storage was full on the phone, so I had to delete some videos. So with that being in mind, we were talking about the incompatibility aspect with you being born on the 19th. So numbers that you may find certain clashes with are people who were born probably on the 15th, or even sorry, not the 15th, somebody that's born like probably on the 5th or the 6th of the month. You may realize like this particular person may clash with your energy at times, but in a way it's still positive for your growth and who you need to be as a person. So if you do encounter this particular individual that are born with that date frequency, so that's just something to keep in mind. If you being born on the 19th, I'm not even remembering, copy so much information, but if you being born on the 19th, you do believe in love. Capricorn, sometimes they say like partners, it's hard to read them and stuff like that, but within your particular vibration, you are a person that believe in love, and if you have a particular partner by your side, you'll do whatever it takes for that particular individual and sacrifice on top of sacrifice for that person to make sure that they're good. And this will even motivate you too, to move forward with a certain energy. So that's just one thing if you being born on the 19th of January. But also too, if you can't find that particular person in your life and you do live like a bachelor life or you're single, this love will still be dispensed where it needs to be dispensed, like whether it be your friends or family, coworkers, whatever it is, but they're still gonna feel that harmony and that radiance coming from you that kind of signifies this type of individual you are, and there's something that you do seek internally. So there's one thing for your vibration, you being born on January 19th. And sometimes because of this too, you may even feel at times you get hurt, by other people. So, but don't let that discourage you, because if you do, this could give you like a negative output on life. So just keep it moving, even though you may have those sensitive aspects within you. But overall, you still have that strong resilience in your character, being that you're a Capricorn. So that's something to keep in mind. When it comes to the year to 5, with you guys, I would say when it comes to you with the year to 5, work on. Sorry, part of that. I was like something on the phone. I would say when it comes to you guys, with the year to 5, luck will be on your side. That's one aspect, but you have to be consistent on whatever you're doing and be focused and not feel that you're don't get shaken. You know what I mean? Just make sure you just keep clear-headed and you realize that luck's gonna be on your side and certain things will fall into place. Though you're born on the 19th and you could be an individual, many aspects, but you do know how to work well with people. This time is definitely one of those times and years that it's best if you could find somebody, a partner to work well with to get to the goal that you're seeking for yourself. This would definitely be a positive time for that. Try not to get caught up in confusion too much this year. There will be something in your life or a person, whatever it is, that may approach you that could put you for a loop and you get a little bit confused. So avoid any type of confusion and keep clear-headed as possible this year. The tranquility of your home and where you are at the moment is going to be very important to you. So keep that very clean so you can get your thoughts out, your creativity, whatever it is that you're doing. So there's one aspect to expect, when it comes to you with the year to 5. I'm trying to think of something else that could there may be times where like I was saying, you work well with people and you're a magnet, but because of COVID, anything going on, people are more dormant and stuff like that. There definitely may be times where you're gonna feel isolated and you probably want people around, but there are gonna be times where you're gonna feel isolated. So in that moment and space, take advantage of meditation, or pick up a book of spirituality, something to like kind of like kill those egos, so you just get back into place and realize what's really going on in your reality at the moment. You do love your freedom, so or independence, I should say. So just focus on what's real right now and just continue to know that those things will shift and over time. You know what I mean? Everybody's going through what they're going through universally right now when it comes to COVID. So just know that there'll be times where you're gonna feel isolation. That's gonna kind of disturb you, but just focus on your creativity and just keep your head clear-headed, focusing on the best version of you, and you'll be fine. So just something to just keep in mind. And I ended there for now. I think that's enough information. So yeah, so those born January 19th, a little short reading for you guys. Definitely subscribe to the page, The Star in You. Definitely can hit me up on my DMs too at The Star in You 22 on IG, or Just Jonas at Just Jonas as well. So you can find me there. Be blessed out there. Enjoy your day. Have a lovely day. It's nice out here in Brooklyn, so hope you guys enjoy your day as well. If you stole my inner light, subscribe, like the page, share, like I was saying, and let your inner light shine. Peace. Jonas.